Jimmer Fredette, the former NBA star and college basketball player of the year, will have the pass deflected. It's the real deal, tried to sneak it to him. These two teams very familiar with each other. Obviously competing at the Americups. San Juan winning gold in 2023. USA winning the two previous golds. Is the Jimmer. He will not score on the drive. Lotto. Over to El Presión. Ralat will try to loft it to Kwasku. Not happening. The real deal. Wide open. Pick and slip. Easy money for Team Miami. Miami, the highest scoring team on average in 2023. And also one of the stingier defensive teams as well.
Yeah, and it's interesting to see how they adapt to the addition of Bryce Wills, because they usually play an over defense with drop coverage with Kareem Maddox, who's on the sidelines now. With this lineup, they can switch every screen, still playing over, as you see.
LA, Allende, nice move, strong move. And he scores it over Wills. Dylan Travis gives it up. Actually, Miami's going to give it up with a travel. Great to see Dylan Travis too, and his adjustment, you know, joining Team Miami and really becoming a key cog for them defensively. Great offensive player as well. Earned his way onto that Olympic roster.
He changed his role so much, as when back in the days when he was playing for Omaha 3-ball, he used to shoot the ball, create a lot off the dribble. Now he's a screener, he's a great defender, he does all the little things and brings a lot of energy to the court.
So Wills will miss. Both teams start to settle into their first game of 2024 on the World Tour at least. Jimmer, quick release, came up short. Ralat from the corner. That one in and out. Rebound goes to Kwasku. He elevates and scores. Nuke Berry will turn the corner. Nuke gives it up. Jimmer buckets on the move. Berry up fake. Tough defense here from San Juan. And shutting off that two-point line is so important for them, because Miami shot the highest percentage in the league from deep last year, 40%. Berry had the highest two-point percentage at 46% in 2023. There's that rim protection I was telling you about. Kwasku unable to get the second block, so 2-2. Ocasio. A push, a shove called on San Juan Churches officially. Barry with the scoop. That's Vanilla. 3-2. Ralat left to right. Ralat pull up. You can take him off the to-do list. Floater goes, it's 3-3. Dylan Travis took Kwasku on a test drive.
San Juan is not sharp on ball screens. They're putting a lot of pressure on the ball, but this is the second drive for a layup in a row after a screen.
Ralat will miss. Kwasku will mishandle it. Jimmer passes up a chance for a two. Layup line instead. Travel called on Ocasio. A little overzealous on that attempt.
See, that either should be an over defense or a switch. And now they just kind of left Kwasku on an island to go defend that screen all by himself.
And he doesn't thrive as a perimeter defender. Oh, Jimmer couldn't get the fade to go. Ralat is going to get a good look from deep, but the stroke wasn't stroking. Fredette. He's got Ocasio in front of him. He had him in front of him. He sinks him in the deep end. 7-3. Ocasio, oh, there's the advantage for Ocasio. He blows the wide open chance.
If they want to have a chance against this team, Miami, they have to start making those shots close to the rim. They've had a couple of opportunities and missed a few easy ones.
Allende, oh, attacking Wills. It's the second time he's been able to get past Bryce Wills for the score. Wills will set the screen for Jimmer. Jimmer looking for another two-piece, not that time. Quick clear from San Juan. Ocasio at Jimmer on an island down there on the post. No choice but to foul. Second foul of Miami. TV timeout in a three-point game. Miami in front.
Coach Board stays down for now, but I do think they are following a slightly different set of tactics than last year. I see more screening from Team Miami, more deliberate screening to get people open in a certain way instead of relying a lot on one-on-one shot creation, which I like a lot. I saw a couple of plays from them where they put the defense kind of in a blender of choices that nobody's able to get out of.
It's a pick your poison, especially when Jimmer's your ball handler in that pick and roll or pick and slip situation. They got great finishers, Kenyon Berry, Dylan Travis, both of these guys, and Bryce Wills too, as he kind of acclimates to the team. These are all dudes that can finish at the rim, and you got a choice to make defensively. Do you let Jimmer shoot twos on you all day? Travis, the floaty, too strong. Kawhi scoot over to Allende. Barry with the thievery.
You need more patience on screening action like that. They did the right things, but they just slipped the screens too fast.
Jimmer hardly set his feet. He'll misfire again. Kawhi scoot, I'm not sure what he's doing with the Wilson right now. He probably shouldn't be your primary ball handler, I would say.
Well, thing is, who is when Ralat's on the bench? And he was on the benches there. Then you have Ocasio, Allende, and Kwasku. I think that might be a weakness for someone. Not to say that these guys can't play, but they're more one-on-one shot creators. Now they try to set a screen for Kwasku as a ball handler.
Great question. But this new generation of San Juan trying to answer Miami. Made it to the World Tour final last year, did San Juan, after playing in 6 Masters. Their best showing was a second-place finish in Edmonton and a semifinal run in Manila. But they're looking forward to a promising campaign here in 2024.
I think these young men have the ability to play defense at a level that can make it tough on anyone. They are so athletic. They're able to, get into the body of almost every player. Now on offense, they rely a lot, again, on one-on-one shot creation. Once they start getting into that 3x3 screening mode, if they can get into that, then they will be a real contender, I believe.
So both teams hit a little bit of a dry spell here as we're stuck at 7-4 at the moment. So Fredette being held in check for the most part so far. It's the man that hit 44% of his twos last year and averaged 5 twos made a game. Kwasku don't care nothing about those stats. He throws that back. It ends up in Ocasio's hands, and that's straight agua. 7-6, San Juan knocking on the door. Jimmer out there at the Inleo logo. Oh, Jimmer missed it. Barry cannot get the follow. Ralat misses. Kwasku, no good as well. Travis will get it clear. Over to New. Barry to the left. And that's what you were talking about.
Again, they left him hanging on a ball screen. No switch and also no drop coverage defense. That's not a way to defend ball screens. That's a layup every time if you do that.
Kwasku is feeling it. Scores it over to much smaller Fredette. Now it's Jimmer's world. Jimmer gives it up. Travis, 2-ball. Not enough.
San Juan hanging on in this game purely because of their defense right now. Again, the more athletic team out of the two, and they can stick with anyone, make it tough to shoot. And you can see that Jimmer's kind of been kept in check a little bit here.
Yeah, they're doing a good job. I think teams will certainly try to take the 2 away from Jimmer. They'd rather you beat them with ones. What's the old phrase? Die by 1,000 cuts, rather than the big gashes. The 2s from Jimmer are big gashes.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna hit us with a bunch of razor blades, 1-point scores, slips to the bucket, we'll take our chances. 1s against 2s, but they don't want to let Jimmer get any open looks. I think it's a smart strategy.
No, and I also think with Kwaskut down there underneath the basket, they play a little bit of help side, so you can let people drive into him and he can contest some shots as long as you rotate out, and they have the athletic ability to do just that.
So here we go, Pool B action in front of the Futa Arayama Jinja Shrine here in Utsunomiya, Japan, as we open the season here in this incredible city for the 3rd straight year. The voice, the mountain, here with you. Ralat with the rock, we give it up to Ocasio. Ocasio taking his time. Lotto up fake, Ocasio lets it go. Contact on the 2 attempt. That'll put Adrian Ocasio at the line, shooting 2. Wills gets called for that foul. Bryce, another player that has thrived in the G League and made his way to 3x3. Still adjusting some. You saw him at the U23 World Cup where they won gold last year.
Did I see him? My goodness, they had a squad. they won the final 21-4. That was ridiculous. But I am wondering, though, if they can give him a role on this team. He just stepped in now. I understand he's one of the younger players on the squad, but he's a very gifted offensive player, and they should have him handle the rock a little bit more, I feel.
Sure. Well, listen, there's a difference when you don't have a Kareem Maddox on the floor.
Yep. And
I think some of that has been evident here early for Miami as they were still tied. But San Juan was poised to take the lead there. They didn't do it as we approach the 3-minute mark. Barry by himself. He finishes with another easy lay right down Broadway. Ocasio. Can't bully Fredette that time. Fredette moving a little gingerly.
He got hit by Ocasio on that, but I was thinking Ocasio should have maybe faded on that shot, faded away a little bit, because that's what he's a good mid-range shooter. He has that little fadeaway. Now he tried to take it into the body of Jimmer, but took up that challenge and made it too tough for him to score.
I got it, but I'm never an advocate for a big fading away against a smaller player.
I am. I am.
Allende finds himself all alone. He'll miss the midi, but it comes back to him. He had Kwaskut. Now he's got Ralat. Ralat will kick it out, but wait a second. 3 seconds in the key. And Luku is saying, you're driving me loco. Shoot the ball.
Good closeout, though, to prevent Ralat from getting an easy shot there. And he's down the shot a little bit.
Now Jimmer, you see he's not shooting as many 2s now. Off balance 2 attempt there from Travis. Wills! That was crazy.
That was on the baseline, sort of behind the hoop, and he had to just throw it up there. Take a look.
I don't know if Dude Perfect can make this shot. Wills falling out of bounds with a couple of ticks left on the shot clock and drains it. Gives Miami an 11-8 advantage.
Who would have expected this to be a low-scoring contest? If you would have told me that at the start, I would have laughed at you. But again, both teams are bringing in defense. We talked a lot about San Juan's defense, but I want to give credit to Miami, who are very stingy, even without, I think, one of their better defenders in Maddox.
Yeah, Miami gave up only 16.8 points per game last year. Oh, Barry with the fake, and he yammed on Kawatsuku. How's that for Defender of the Year? 12-8 game, and Nuke Barry. There's Jimmer. That's the wrong replay. That ain't the one.
No.
4-point game. We'll get a look at that Barry dunk later. Maybe he'll give us another one. Jimmer. Up fake. Nope. It did touch the rim. So a fresh 12.
Quick hands by Ralat there, but San Juan, again, they stick in this game by playing great defense, but on these screens, they keep on.
Oh, there it is. This is Nuke Barry detonating on Kawatsuku's head.
I'm trying to get the stink face off. It's tough.
That was funky. That was funky.
It was.
You know, that's one player. When I talk about, you see the leaps that he's improved, let's say in the last 4 years, and he's a world champion at 3x3, gold medalist with Team USA in 2019. Here's Bryce. Bryce, he can fly too. A frequent flyer, in fact. He's boarding first. 13-8. Lotto, no good. Kawatsuku can't get the rebound. Now Miami are seizing control. Oh, Travis, fake him out of his socks. Lotto, he does not have the winning ticket right now. He has struggled with his shot. Now Jimmer, operate, trying to set up Kawatsuku. Up fake, great defense. Travel is called. But I was talking about Barry's improvement, his ability to finish at the rim. We know Bryce Wills can do that. He's cleared for takeoff.
No, I think you're right. Barry improved a lot, but I think the most important improvement is the fact that he's able to shoot twos at a very high clip. Haven't seen too much of that today, but that gives his team all the space that they need to operate.
46% last year, tops of the league. B. Wills, wait a minute. Double dribble. That's one you don't see called too often in an adult sport.
You're right.
This isn't under 10 where people are picking up the ball and dribbling.
And with
double dribble, what?
Under 10s are funny. It's a cluster of people moving the ball too. No spacing.
Just running around crazily. Anyway, 14-8, LA has it swiped away from behind. First team on defense. Dylan Travis will get a rest. Bryce Wills will come in. El Presión applies pressure, but he can't score it at the rim. Uh-oh. Jimmer Island. Jimmer Island. A narrow miss by Jimmer Buckets. Kawatsuku to the rim. But time is winding down. Not a high score, but at the end of the day, all that matters is what, boss?
Winning. That
is it. And it's going to be Miami getting the dub by a final of 14-9. So the defense was ever present for Team Miami. They will lock you down and will not read you your rights. They did that with San Juan Churches in this one. And just no offense whatsoever for San Juan. Some of it their own fault, but a lot of it had to do with Miami. And that constant pressure to